Leandro Sid Fernandez wants to be an engineer. Right now, he's trying to engineer his next goal. Reach your goals at UT Tyler, creating champions with student athletes. Time now to visit with UT Tyler women's basketball coach Kendra Hass. What a great start. First of all, you're the new kid on the block, but you're not really new anymore. You've started the season. You've started unbeaten. What's the transition been like for you, first time to be a head coach?
You know, it's really funny. I felt like we waited forever to get started, and now I feel like we've been going forever. So it's been a good transition. It helps that I have such good players.
Good is an understatement. 5 games, 5 wins. Talk about your start.
Overall, I'm really impressed with how our kids have handled a lot of adversity that we've seen. We've gotten a lot of different looks from different teams so far, trying to figure out how to keep us from scoring. And it just seems like they keep finding a way to get the ball in the basket and get wins, even in pressure situations.
That ties the record for the best start in school history. How about that?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We don't focus on those things so much. However, we're talking about getting better every day and the ways that we need to keep improving.
Number 12 in the country. How about that? You're ranked 12th.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Again, though, we're talking about how we're going to keep improving, and I don't want our kids to get wrapped up in that stuff. You know, it really doesn't matter. Everyone that we play every night is going to be ready to beat us. If anything, it just puts a target on our back because every team wants to knock off the number 12 team in the country, and so we have to be our best every single night.
Michelle Obach, back for her third year, her second year here, but her third year in eligibility. She's just one of your upper class leaders. Talk about your upper class leadership you've been getting from the team.
Right. Michelle's a great leader. She's an exceptional competitor, and she competes every day in practice, and she pushes everyone extremely hard. She, Dia, Mac have all stepped in and taken vocal leadership roles this season, and they set the expectations, which I think is why we have experienced some success already.
Getting ready to hit the road, go back to the big country, going back to Abilene. That's where you were an All-American at Hardin-Simmons. That's one of the teams you're going to play out there in McMurray. What's that going to be like for you personally to be able to go back to where you first made a name for yourself?
It's pretty exciting. There will be a lot of familiar faces in the stands. I'll have family coming in, and lots of family members actually live in Abilene now. So friends are going to come in from past teams, and it'll be fun to see them. McMurray was our huge rival in college, and so I'm looking forward to being back in their arena and taking it out on them hopefully this year. And it will be a little strange at Hardin-Simmons sitting on the opposite bench, but I'm excited to see everybody. And of course, once tip-off happens, all that stuff will kind of go to the wayside.
Coach, you were telling me before we started, as a player, as an All-America player, you only lost as a player 11 times? You only lost 11 games?
Yeah, we won 102 and lost 11, 4 years. Yeah.
So you're no stranger to winning.
I like to think that. Yeah, we'll try to keep that going as much as we can.
Well, good luck to you. And folks, as you're getting ready to come, when's the next time UT Tyler is going to be playing in town? It's going to be during that holiday week between Christmas and New Year's. The Tuesday and Wednesday, December 29th and December 30th, you'll be back here at the Harrington Patriot Center. So make plans now between Christmas and New Year's. You want to get away from the family a little bit, come over here to the Harrington Patriot Center. Nikki Gordon's goal is to graduate with a degree in kinesiology. Here's another one of her goals. Reach your goals at UT Tyler, creating champions with student athletes. Back with more Patriot Pride, the Coaches Show. It's basketball season. I'm here with Jamin Copeland, the men's basketball coach at UT Tyler. Hottest coach in the American Southwest Conference. 4 straight wins. Talk about that streak. 4-game winning streak. How you doing it?
Yeah, we're enjoying it. You know, we're trying to focus on the process. We're enjoying it. We're not shooting it well as a team, but what we are doing extremely well, we're rebounding at a very high rate. We're rebounding 45% of our misses, which when you don't shoot it well, you got to get something back, right? So almost 1 out of every 2 we're getting back, which has enabled us to be pretty successful early on.
You've got a scrappy bunch. 3-point win at home, 2-point win at home. No gray hair yet, but I think it's coming. Talk about the scrappiness of your team.
Yeah, it's coming for sure. Every game we've been in, Danny, within the last 5 minutes has been a 5-point game or less. I mean, it's been a nail biter every game, which is great for your guys. You know, iron sharpens iron, and we're in great situations every night. You know, we do situations every day in practice, and then we're getting them when it counts most as well. And we've been fortunate enough to pull out some of those lately.
Iron sharpens iron. and it helps because you've got a conference player of the week. Brag on him.
Yeah, Anthony, he came to us from Eastfield Junior College last year. Last year's his first year. He's a senior for us, and he just stepped up big time. Anytime we need a bucket, he's kind of our guy. He's provided that. And really what I'm most proud about with Anthony is his work habits, how hard he competes every possession is just it's night and day from last year. He's really, really improved in that category, which I think is why he's having so much success.
You mentioned last year, tough year, only 4 wins for the whole season. Now you've already got 4 wins so far this season. Talk about some of the guys that have helped make that big change. That's a huge change. Brag on some of your other players.
That is a huge change. And one of the biggest reasons we stayed relatively healthy this year, which we couldn't do last year. So when you're going in with all your guys, it helps a lot. So knock on wood, hopefully we'll continue to stay relatively healthy. But no, we got a lot of our returners have really, really done a great job for us, leading us, and then we got a lot of new guys that have done well as well. You know what? I think one of our strengths is inside. We've got big Deion Rogers inside, transfer for us, Melvin Anthony, Ty Davis, all 3 transfer fours, and then Dadrian's a returner inside. So, yeah, we really Lavelle Francois inside as well, another transfer. Reed Walker, a freshman. So. Yeah, I think that's our strength right now is our inside play.
This Saturday, you're going out to the big country, going out to Abilene, Texas. You're going to be playing, I guess, McMurray first, and then the following Monday you're going to be playing Hardin-Simmons. You've played several games at home. Now you're getting ready to play on the road. What's that like when you load them up, getting ready to go? It's a completely different thing. It's tougher to win on the road. Talk about that.
No question. Yeah, win on the road's tough. Your routine is screwed up a little bit. It's hard. At home you have a routine. You do shoot around at a certain time, pregame at a certain time, scout at a certain time, and on the road that's different depending on what practice times you get, what shoot around times you get, when you can get the conference room in the hotel. So everything is there. There's no routine, which makes it tough. Also, you're in a gym you don't shoot in all the time, so a lot of times the background's different. You don't shoot it as well typically on the road. Yes, there's a lot of challenges. You have the opposing team's fans. I think when you go on the road, the things that have to be there for you is the things that are constant, your defense, your rebounding, and hopefully they'll carry over. We've been doing both of those at a really high level lately.
And you're going to have 2 more road games after your trip out to Abilene, but come back end of the month, Tuesday the 29th and Wednesday the 30th. Those nights, come and see your team play. Come see the Patriots play during the holidays between Christmas and New Year's. Coach Copeland, thank you very much for that. That's the latest on our Coaches Show. Leandro Sid Fernandez wants to be an engineer. Right now, he's trying to engineer his next goal. Reach your goals at UT Tyler, creating champions with student athletes.